Hello people, Paolo here, with a very late vlog. I promised I will do a late December entry of my vlog to talk about Patreon stuff, fees, all the things that happened 40 days ago, pretty much. But turns out in the end, Patreon just undid all the changes, so I didn't really have much to talk about. I was trying to figure out myself what to do with my Patreon page, if I wanted to keep it, if I wanted to remove it and move anywhere else. I tried every single crowdfunding or crowd supporting of Patreon like platform out there. If you want to know, the only one that I found similar was Tipeee, but it's only Euro. Well, it's Europe-based, so it works in euros, and most of my supporter and reader are from the US, so it didn't really seem something right for me. I'm still looking into it. I plan on taking out some egg from this basket because I don't want to find myself in this situation again, and it will happen because Patreon said that they need to make those changes. They will try to talk with the creators and do something better, but they will have to make those changes. But right now I don't know where I want to put those eggs, so I'm looking around. I will probably move to a more old-style blog hosted by myself with different revenue streams, PayPal, recurring donation, coffee, whatever else I team up with. But since I assume I'm sure you understand, I'm not exactly sure what I wanted to do. With this, I'm back with a normal blog. Quotation marks, because it's very late. It's already the 19th of January when I'm recording this. I hope I will be able to release the vlog later tonight and not on the 20th, because I will be 15 days late, and I don't want to be 2 weeks late. I just want to be 1 day short of 2 weeks late. That's amazing. Anyway, back to the vlog. I'm really sorry. First point I wanted to talk was Patreon, and I'm sorry I don't have very much to say about it. Second point is Spain. As I mentioned, we moved, me and my fiancé, we changed the apartment. As you can see, it's a little different. We are in an amazing place. We are literally 100 meters from the beach. It's quite close to the city, to Alicante. It's only 15-20 minutes with the public service, with the tram. But it's also a different town, so it has all the services, lots of restaurants and shops and markets, and it's smaller, it's more cozy. There's a lot of elderly people, especially from Britain, and I say Britain because there's literally only English people from the countryside. I don't think there's anyone with a London accent, and surely there are no Irish or Scottish or Welsh here, that I can guarantee you. 99% retired from the people retired from the Britain countryside, which is nice because it's quiet, and I am not really a guy who likes to go to parties or that. So I'm actually very fine. The apartment is nice. It's not perfect, but it doesn't exist, the perfect apartment, especially if you rent. If you own one, you can move toward the perfection, but if you rent it, you take what you get. I wanted to give you two things about Spain because I wanted to talk about it, as you see. but I don't want to spend too much time on it. So one good thing is that everything is cheap and really accessible here. It's not just the price of restaurant, which is lower than Italy, like less than half, but also there's a lot of free stuff to do. The beach is right there. We can go walk to the beach, or the city hall every week organizes from 2 to 5 different events. There's been a piano concert which costed only €3 to go in, which is insane. It's super low. In Italy, you don't pay less than €10 to go to a concert. And this weekend, instead, we go to visit an archaeological site, and we pay €2 each because there's a lift to use to reach this archaeological site, which is down a cliff. It's quite nice. I hope to post some pictures. And so the €2 are for the lift maintenance. But elevator, if you are from the US, it's elevator in the US and lift in the UK, I think, but I'm not sure. But so everything is very cheap. But there's also bad stuff, which are mostly related to myself and not to Spain. The country is very fine. I feel the lack of a routine, which is eating really hard my ability to do stuff, especially vlogs, as you can see. I miss going to the gym. I found one, it's literally down my apartment. I'm on the 3rd floor, the gym is on the bottom floor, but on the other side of the street. I hope that this will help me to get things moving and start doing what I used to do before. So I have some hour dedicated to works, some hour dedicated to my gym, go back on a stricter diet. I'm not really on a diet right now. I'm eating healthy, but I'm not waiting stuff, or if I want something, I eat something. I go every morning to the coffee shop and take a small muffin and a coffee, because it's amazing, and it's literally on the beach. So yeah, no diet for now, but hopefully I will go back to it. Hopefully this will help me get a lot more things going. I'm still doing a lot of stuff, but when I don't have a fixed routine, it's very hard. I lose focus. I do a lot of one thing for like 3 days, then I remember I have other things to do, then I have to run back and catch up with the other stuff, with work, or doing chores, cleaning the house and stuff. It's really tiring and distressing. Hopefully the gym will set things in motion and everything will fall back on its place, hopefully. Working, I was talking about. I'm doing the thing that I found, especially this one big job. It's a tabletop RPG manual book, which I'm doing the book layout for. It's almost finished, but the artist had some issue, and I think something maybe related to jury duty in the US. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk something I'm not sure about. So he is a little late, not very much, like about a week late, but this means I'm still working on it, fixing stuff while I wait for the full art, to receive the full art to put in the book. I don't really have found anything else to do, but some minor stuff. So I will probably start to work on different revenue streams, possibly things that I can do by myself, that I don't have to work for other people. It's hard, but I'd like to increase my monthly revenue by even $20 or $50 a month, so I have a little cushion if don't find any other jobs. Finding jobs in Spain is proving very hard, but I knew that would be hard. I'm looking online mostly. So please, if you follow me on my social media, Twitter or Facebook or Google Plus or Mastodon, I have a Mastodon account. Sometimes I share my links to my website, bosipaolo.com, with my portfolio, or if you know anyone, or if you need a book designer, please feel free to contact me. I'm literally taking anything. I can also do some proofreading and some translation, especially from English to Italian. I'm confident in my English. I'm not a graduate in English. I don't have a degree, so you know that. I can do stuff. My prices are quite low, I think. So you come to me if you need this kind of service, if you need more precise stuff, or if you need the expertise of someone with a degree in the field. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for me and you. I'm not the right kind of person. Anyway, if you see any of these posts on my social media, please share. I'm really looking for any kind of job right now. And now into the juicy stuff, which is my writing. Lately, and I mean literally last 2 weeks, I did a lot of editing and some writing, or more precisely, rewriting and plotting. I did not really write very much. Let's say less than 200 words, but I did a lot of editing and a lot of rewriting for Young Necromancer, which is a big project I'm working right now. It's the first novel I ever attempted to write. I wrote about 10k words, then I left it here to sit, left it there to sit, because I don't know, I lost the interest, or it was one of the first things I ever wrote, so it was really bad. I did many other things, and at the first day of January, the second day of January, I don't remember, I found the old file, I opened it, and I started editing it, but like really super crazy editing. I just went over the first 3 chapters in one morning, then I took them another time, and then I rewrote them a third time, and I did some editing, changed the sentences, really heavy editing, which I love because I wasn't able. I'm not joking. If you remember 2 or 3 vlogs ago, I had to stop trying to edit because it was driving me insane. I wasn't able to figure out how to do it. Now I'm doing it. I still don't know exactly how or why, but I feel that I can take something I wrote, work on it, and have something better at the end. So hopefully, if I keep doing it, I will understand exactly the process, and I will eventually become better at it, because I know it's not perfect. It's far from perfect yet, but it's better than what I had written before. And it's not simply writing completely stream of consciousness as I did when I started. So I'm achieving little bricks. I'm finding bricks that I use in my craft, in writing, to every time do something better, which is amazing. And I'm loving it. I'm really, really loving it. The other project I have running is a Seed for Future Friendship, which is going to end with chapter 10 Monday, in 3 days. I take this occasion to remember you that I released for my patron an ebook version of it. You can become a patron of mine. You only need $1 a month, and you can download the whole book, or you can go read the free chapters if you prefer to take a look at it. If you like it, comment, share as usual. I have a new Patreon, by the way. We are now up to 3 Patreon, which is amazing. I really didn't thought when I started I could get 3 Patreons at all. It's amazing. I love you all. Thank you very much. It's not the money. The money are sure nice always, but it's knowing that someone is finding what I do good enough to push me to do more, because that's really what it is in the end. I feel like someone is believing in me. It's amazing. I love you all very much. I had another project running, if you remember. They were the SCP videos, but I don't want to say I abandoned it, but I put it on hold for sure, because it was supposed to be some form of video content for YouTube. It was supposed to be a different revenue stream. It is not, because YouTube is messing around with creators. In the last all 2017, it was one after another news and the monetization apocalypse. Right now they are removing smaller creation. It's not worth it. I don't feel it's worth it for me to put time in a project that, even if it's good, it may take, like, I don't know, months to even reach the minimum YouTube considers okay to monetize. So they have the right to do it, but I don't really want to go there. Fuck YouTube, I guess. I arrived too late, probably. It was too late 5 years ago, probably. But anyway, SCP's videos are done. If you liked the first one, I'm really sorry, but maybe you can post somewhere that you really want to see more of them, and I will think about it. As I said, it's not abandoned because I liked the idea, but it's on hold for now. I need to focus my energy on finding at the moment something I can use as a revenue stream. I'm not talking obviously only things that will give me thousands of dollars, a couple dollars a month, $5, $10 a month, more than enough for me to put my energy in it, but I need to feel like it's worth it, and I don't think it's worth to spend energy on YouTube right now. Lastly, there's, in the writing category, a super secret project X. Super secret X? Yes, then I can't tell you anymore because it wouldn't be secret if I spoke more about it. Hopefully in my next vlog, which will be in a couple of weeks, I have more to talk about it. It's still related to writing. It's in a very early phase of development, but I'm liking it. And another time in my writing career, I changed completely my approach to writing. I created a word, then I created some characters, then I put them in the word, and then I only now that I basically wrote the first half of the first chapter, I started to work on the plot, but I think I have a decent plot going. So stay tuned for that super secret project X, SSPX, specs. I like specs. I may remove super and only leave specs, secret project X. I like this. So, in conclusion, because we are already at 20 minutes for this video, this was supposed to be the last vlog of 2017, released about around Christmas. It turned out to be the first vlog of 2018 because I talked more about January than what I did in December, because nothing really happened in December. As I said, I worked, we had to find a new home, I did some writing, but I didn't publish anything, so it's there, standing. We don't know anything about it. Actually, I released a short story called Grigory, which is an exercise in writing dialogue. It's about 1,000 words, only dialogue, nothing else. 2 characters. If you want to read it, let me know if you like it. I want to say goodbye to 2017 anyway, because it brought me a lot of stuff that I liked, many of which I did not expect, including I lost 30 kilograms. I opened a Patreon page and I got 3 patrons. I made many internet friends on Twitter and on Discord in the writing community, which I'm finding amazing. And it's amazing how these people I don't really know have so much thing in common with me and are so accepting. The writing community is possibly the most accepting community I have found online. I have been in many different gaming community, fantasy community, science fiction, tabletop gaming, online gaming. They didn't last much because people can be awful. The writing community at the moment, still more than 6 months in, is the best one I ever found. Or in the context of how accepting it is. It's very refreshing for someone who's been online for more than 20 years. And I moved, I'm sorry, I digress sometimes, I moved to a new amazing country. More importantly than any of these things, I discovered that I could write. I never thought I could write. I started in Italian, but I discovered that I didn't like my native language enough to push me to write. So I moved to write in English. And I will be honest, I never thought I would be able to do that. I learned how to compose a story, how to make it interesting and plot it. I learned how to simply sit down and write, being it on the couch, at my desk, in a coffee shop, on the beach, with a drink or without a drink, with food, when it's sunny, when it's raining. It's just something I know how to do. I'm not especially good at it. I'm okay, I think. I need to improve a lot, but it's possibly the first time in my life that I have something that I like and I want to do, no matter what. It's a passion, and I never had a stronger passion than writing before in 37 years. I'm really happy of my 2017 for that, despite how shitty it has been on many other fronts, which I don't usually discuss or about. I don't talk about it. I don't think this aspect will change because my Patreon page and all my social media accounts in English are dedicated to my writing, and I stopped talking about other stuff, politics or whatever, in them because I needed a safe space for me to grow this passion. I cannot let in the amount of negativity I see in the world in this safe space of mine. I sometimes share stuff which are related to writing because it's important that everyone does what, at least acknowledge, that's really hard to say for me, acknowledge that there are problems, racism, sexism are issues, classism, the ever-growing power of few people over the vast majority of the world, the failings of what we thought, we as humanity thought, we as the Western culture thought was the right kind of living. And I'm talking, of course, about our current form of democracy and capitalism. They are showing they are very lacking. As I said, I won't talk about it. I have my ideas. You can find me on my personal account on Facebook if you want to talk about it. I mostly write in Italian, but sometimes in English also. I will thank you again, all of you. If you are a patron, thank you very much for literally putting your money where your mouths stand. I think I messed up this saying, but you got it, I think, I hope. If you are a follower on Twitter or a friend on Facebook, or you liked my page, or we simply bounced into each other online, thank you very much for everything you have done, because I don't have really found anyone unpleasant. I don't know. I'm very happy. I'm very lucky, probably. We are over 25 minutes, so this vlog must be over. Stay tuned for the last chapter of A Seed for Future Friendship on Monday, and wait for my new vlog in, I think, a couple of weeks. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend.